Hey guys, what's up? We are live now again with The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. I'm Apollyon and playing today some Witcher 3, and I'm gonna share the link on Facebook and come back here where we left off yesterday. We had to find some material or we needed something, I think, to brew some decoction, so we are gonna continue for that, but let me share the link. And we are done. And who do we have here? Man of the hour. How are you, bro? How are you doing today? And I'm almost done. Alright, I'm almost done here. Now I'm gonna close everything and focus on the game. And just for everyone who will join the live stream, welcome to live stream, everyone. Please leave a like, it helps me a lot. Alright, so I just left a message for everyone who is gonna join. And we have a update coming up for Legacy of Discord in like 7-8 hours, so I'll be doing a review for that as well. But I'm pretty sure the next event is gonna be the Monster Pit or the fishing event with the new stuff, and there is gonna be even more gauze skills now than before, so it's gonna be crazy. Alright, so let's continue where we left off yesterday. We have to go and find some rare material to brew some potion or something to find the beast, and that is what we are gonna do today. And I'm gonna try to finish Witcher completely today, not today, tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. We are gonna be done with Witcher, and then we will be starting a new game. Hey Mike, how are you? We just started. I hope you're having a good day. We are gonna start from where we left off yesterday. And we have a long loading screen here. Damn, I hate the loading screen. And why do we don't ever get the music here? I'm thinking of playing the Resident Evil 3 next. What do you guys think? Should we play that? Resident Evil 3? It's a horror game. Alright, so this is where we were yesterday. We have to go and find the white rail layers and see if we can get the real material that we need. Let me see if we can use the... No, we cannot use the fast travel point. We don't have any... Yes, horror. Alright, I will think about purchasing the Resident Evil 3 after The Witcher. Maybe we can like play that next. Or maybe I'll get the... Who we have here? Wolves. Maybe we will play some Resident Evil 2. I'm still waiting for my computer components to arrive so I can upgrade before I like purchase some new games, but I have no idea when I'm gonna get that.
You must loosen up.
Why the game is shuttering today? And I was saying I have no idea when I'm gonna get the shipment because of the COVID-19. It says it's gonna take 10 days, so like 10 days, business days, and it's been over that, and I'm still waiting. Meh. Alright. This looks nice. We have some nice trees, grass, big fields here, some animals. Oh, you already played Resident Evil 3 and it was only 4 hours? Alright, now I have to think about purchasing that game for like $40, I think, for 4 hours. Maybe I'll play something else then. That is gonna be like 1 or 2 or 3 steams maybe at max. Maybe once it will go on discount, then we can purchase and play here. I've been thinking of Tomb Raider as well, but maybe I'll start the Gears of War 5. Who we have here? Foglers. Okay. These guys looks a bit different. Okay, the fog has been lifted. What was happening here? Loot. But how was the game Resident Evil 3? Was it good? And can you like replay it?
Bar guests. Never a good omen.
I didn't even get to see what was it. But let's see. Is it a dog or something? Yes, it is. Alright, maybe I'll get Resident Evil 2. It is cheaper right now to get.
Regis's Raven wasn't lying. Spoons all over the place.
Ooh, okay. Not just any dogs. We have some magic abilities as well. And speaking of horror, look at this. We are at this very spooky place right now. There are spoons here, spooky looking house.
Strange. Get a sense that the spoons are beating out some kind of rhythm. A message.
Very good. I mean, you can play it. I'm just good at games. I'm pretty good at games too. It's just that Legacy of Discord just ate so many of my years. I was just focused on that game. But maybe I'll be playing the Resident Evil 2. Start with Resident Evil 2, and then we will move to Resident Evil 3. Because right now Resident Evil 2 is a bit cheap to purchase. That I can do.
None shall sit and die.
And if we like that, we will get the 3.
Spoon you have shall say to you, never again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror. Sounds like a curse, all right.
Alright. Spooky place.
Somebody's clearly obsessed. Regis mentioned the place might be cursed. Can't be a coincidence. Need to look around.
If you want a game that never ends, try Warfare. It has 4 year plus of content on top of the main story. I think that is just too much. It is just too much. I mean, we can
Next eye.
always go and play some Red Dead Online
Some white saliva.
or just Red Dead Redemption offline story mode. I have never played that. I've been only playing that online.
White's obsessed. A real collector. Thoroughbred. No spoon you have shall say to you. Whatever lives here treated that literally. Still searching for the right spoon. Spoon. Pretty ordinary. Maybe a little old.
Okay, a lot of stuff. Dead bodies,
Skeletons.
spoons.
Doubt they came here willingly.
I
Have anything to do
I
with
hear
this.
something.
None shall sit and
Below.
at your table.
You can see that
Makes sense.
there is some sound coming from the cellar. So we have to find
No
that.
claw or fang marks. Probably choked to death. Broken neck. Indentation in the skull's lateral surface.
This is
Smacked in the
spooky.
head with something heavy. Right arm bit right off. Teeth all knocked out. Somebody tried to force feed him. Another spoon. Yep, just as normal as the last one.
Alright, so let's see how can we go down. Alright, we found the way. Let's go down.
Actually does seem like a White's lair. Bit atypical, but still. Cauldron should be somewhere around here. Cauldron I was looking for.
Okay, we found that.
It's not particularly tidy. Cauldron's empty, unfortunately. We just need some brew. Afraid he won't get that. No choice but to hide and wait for the saliva glands and their bearer. Need a spot that'll let me observe the cauldron. Table's set.
Oh, we can go in.
He's getting ready for some sort of feast. White that lives here, definitely afflicted by a curse.
Alright, let's
Trying desperately to lift it.
hide in all good cabinet here and spy and meditate. It always work, even in the hitman. Sometime later, there was a creature who was hideous. Yuck. What the heck is that thing? Try to lift the curse. Let's see if we can lift the curse. So many spoons everywhere. Even on the head there are spoons.
I'm not gonna hurt you. Wanna help? I've seen the words of the curse on the walls. Think I know how to lift it.
Damn, we got something. This is disgusting.
You tried to bring folk here, convince them to sit at the table with you, right? Well, I'm gonna be your guest now. Your willing guest. Just need a bit for Regis. And now we'll tend to you.
The curse exact words. Let's.
Need to get this right. Words of the curse were, none shall sit and dine with you at your table. No spoon you have shall say to you, never again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror.
Okay, we are sitting with that thing. No spoon was the thing, something reflection. So let's swap the spoon. Let's eat using the spoons. Let's eat not using the spoons. There are so many spoons. That thing already tried. What are the other spoons gonna make any difference? So we are gonna not use any spoons. Let's go with our spoon here.
We can't use spoons. No, that won't work. You've been looking for a spoon that would feed you, but there's no such spoon. We need to eat without spoons.
Yuck. Oh, that is bad.
Open your eyes. You need to see your likeness.
Oh, we did it. And look at us, how bad we are looking now. We did something for sure. And now we are getting poisoned.
Think it worked. Just not quite like I expected. Need to see what happened to the white. Won't be hard to find given its stench.
Okay, we have some scent coming out here. Ah, the dog again. What is that thing there? Oh, it's a fog ledge. Okay, let's go back. I thought it was that thing we had to go and find. Okay, this is it.
Shh, easy. Not gonna hurt you.
Eat.
It's an old woman.
Eat.
Wow. We left the gas. Yes, we did it.
I'll take you someplace safe.
What is the safe place we are going to? Hopefully we got what we were looking for. Oh, we took her to our
So I
home.
took her by the hand and led her here. Seemed the only sensible place for her.
You did the right thing, sir. She should recover quickly here. Don't worry, sir. I shall see to everything. She is safe here and in good hands. She'll soon be back on her feet.
Might actually take a while. She hadn't eaten anything in over 100 years when I found her.
Horrid. Whatever brought this about?
She was cursed.
Told me her story on the way here. Her name's Marlena. She was once the very beautiful and proud heiress to the Trastamara estate. One evening, when she was holding a banquet for friends, a beggar came to her gate seeking alms. He had a bowl and a spoon with him. He sat outside her fence and waited.
I've heard of the custom. An ancient rite of hospitality that obliges one to give food and drink to such a guest lest he depart hungry. To neglect the custom is to bring great misfortune down upon oneself.
Marlena didn't care a whit for the old customs. She drove the man off, saying she'd rather feed the leftovers from her feast to her dogs than to give the beggar anything. The beggar then broke his spoon, cast a curse. She was beautiful, so he said she'd never wish to look at herself in the mirror again. Since she adored feasts, he swore no one would ever wish to sit and dine with her. And as she even refused him the crumbs from her table, he swore she'd never find a spoon in the world that would sate her hunger.
A harsh punishment.
That music
Lifting the curse was hardly simple.
in the background is from the Heart of Stone. The guy who cursed her, I think, is the Master Mirror, because that is his team playing in the background right now. And the guy who was like The guy who cursed her, he was like, has some mirrors, so yep.
Curses are tricky. They play on irony. Always gotta figure out what the catch is. Marlena had spent decades looking for a way to lift it. Transformed into a wight, she stole spoons and lured folk into her home, trying each time to get them to dine with her. Didn't work.
So what did?
Someone had to sit down and share a meal with her, of their own free will. They had to eat without using spoons, and make her look at her reflection.
That's it? That was all it required?
Simplest solutions are sometimes the last that come to mind. Besides, when you're a wight, it's pretty damn hard to find willing human company for a feast.
I imagine so. But most importantly, it is now over. Please, don't worry. She will be in good hands here.
Alright, that was interesting. Now we're gonna go.
Gotta get back to my business now. See you soon.
Yep. What he said. Let's fast forward time to morning, or we cannot. Let's get out of this place. Okay, can I? Okay, that's our tournament armor. I like the morning. And now we are gonna use the fast travel point. So we started off with the quest today. We lifted that pretty quick. And now we have to go and see what is coming next. Where are we going? Report back. Hey, how are you? Damn it, the loading screen. Oh, it's not there. Hold on. We have to report back to Regis. That is what we are gonna do. Where is he? Sitting up here.
Think your friend's hand will make for a nice broth?
You've clearly honed your sense of humor. But we are not cannibals, Geralt. I took a fragment of tissue from the hand. It will suffice to prepare some resonance.
What did you do with the rest?
I cremated it, as our codex commands. A raven told me you'd acquired the necessary ingredient.
Spying on
Sent
me?
your spies after me?
My watchers. Were something to go wrong, I could then arrive quickly to help.
Managed fine alone, but thanks for the thought. Gonna need much longer to finish brewing resonance? Mentioned a last ingredient, too. What about that?
That, I fear, might prove troublesome. You see, to use the concoction to summon the memories of one, the solution must contain the blood of another specimen of the same species.
Shouldn't be a problem. I happen to know a higher vampire who should be willing to help. Right, Regis?
It's not that simple, I'm afraid. While you were away, I tried my damnedest to identify a replacement, but alas, none such exists.
Not sure I understand what the problem is. Can't we just draw some of your blood?
The blood must be in an agitated state. As I'm certain you know, higher vampires can change their corporeal shell. As our flesh changes, so does our blood's chemical composition. To make a long story short, I shall need to induce in myself a state of strong psychokinetic arousal. In brief, madness, rabidity. And that stands to be very, very dangerous.
All right, so what do you want to do?
We shall visit Tesha Mudna, an ancient vampire estate. There we will find cages suspended in the air. I will enter one, be confined. You will lure beasts there. Beasts you will then kill. The bloodletting should prove profuse. Abundant enough so that the blood scent will drive me mad. Wild.
Tesham Mutna. What's it like?
It is a place of torment. A torture chamber. Long ago, shortly after we'd arrived in this world, one among us named Kagmar developed such a taste and lust for human blood that in one night he could imbibe an entire village. This brought trouble on the entire species. Common folk wearied quickly of living in constant fear. They began to hunt us, seek the aid of mages and witches in tracking us down.
So what? Not like they could ever hope to kill you.
But they were bothersome. Forgive the comparison, but when did you last enjoy mosquitoes buzzing around your head? In any case, the other vampires decided something had to be done. Kagmar had to be caught and punished. A torture chamber was thus outfitted in the dungeons of Teshem Mutna. Inside it, a cage made entirely of a special alloy of silver, dalvinite, and meteorite steel. Kagmar was captured and locked in the cage. Sat there over 2 centuries, driven to fury time after time, never able to escape. Thus I know the cage will withstand the fury to which we shall drive my humble being.
Alright, let's go. That's
See no
enough
reason
talk.
to dawdle. Tesham Mutna.
Tesham Mutna.
In a moment. Just one last thing.
What are you
What
drinking?
was that?
Blood. Oh, the last favor the Raven did me. I've also taken some Sancurium, a solution that sharpens one's sense of smell. 1 drop of blood shall smell like a gallon to me now.
You crazy? You're a recovering addict.
Your outrage warms my heart, Geralt, but you must remain calm. I have no choice. As things stand, the die is cast. High time we set off for Teshem Mutna. My head's spinning already, and you're starting to smell quite tasty.
And you're starting to scare me.
Alright, this sounds dangerous. But hopefully we won't have to fight him. I know we are gonna be okay, but still I don't wanna kill him. This tower is like Teshama Mutna, whatever it was. Teshma Mutna, whatever the name was. Must be underground place.
We have arrived. The sacrificial chamber of
Nope,
torture
it's
and
not
torment
fine.
lies underground.
Lead the way, higher vampire. And be quick, please. We already have dead bodies here. Okay, this could...
Scurvers must be getting close to their feeding ground.
Correct. I told you there'd be danger.
The guts are all over the place.
Beyond this wall lies...
An ancient vampire dungeon. Seen a lot of things in my time. Nothing quite like this, though.
I feel honored. A man with such a wealth of experience, yet I'm about to show him something new. Now, to open it.
It needs some vampire blood, no? But that was simple.
How the hell?
It's an ancient form of protection against unwanted guests. The mechanism which releases the latch reacts only to a higher vampire's blood.
Oh yeah, that was some blood
Tricky
stuff.
mechanisms. A vampire hideout. Fortified, secured. Must have been important to your species once. Toussaint.
It shall always be so. During the conjunction, the gate from our well into this one opened upon this land and no other. This was the first place we saw.
So I got some new stuff here, let me see. This is level 100 stuff. The one I'm wearing is pretty low level stuff. Only level 40 armor I have.
This place. There's evil here. Death hangs in the air.
Yes. Great many beings have breathed their last here.
Hello, how are you? How are you doing today? Regis, please. Walk fast.
Who for?
Ah, disgraceful.
Oh, what we have here?
Excruciatingly so, this particular page from our history. I'd rather not summon the demons of the past if it's all right with you.
Glyphs are carved into the rock. Coated with blood used to be. They mean something?
They're emblems, symbols of, well, what you would call tribes, dispersed throughout the world after the conjunction. My ancestors placed them here to remind us all where we came from.
What's this symbol mean?
Oh well, this doesn't look good. This place is too dark. And we have a cage here.
Charming place. But what are all those cages for? Mentioned one vampire being kept here.
Yes, well, you see, humanitarians is something my ancestors were not. They concluded Kagmar would best be punished if he were tormented with the scent of blood he could not taste. Thus, they also kept humans here. Humans whose blood they slowly let. Kagmar ranted and raged in pain as those humans slowly bled to death.
They treated them like livestock. Live bait.
I'd like to be able to turn back time, deny it, but alas, I can do neither. Feel shame for my brethren. That is all I can do.
He seems like a good vampire.
Nothing you could have done about it. Let's get to work.
Well, that was awkward. Fine. I prepared the bait.
Oh no, I'm not even going.
Place it. Ideally at the tunnel entrance.
I won't even want to go there and die. That's bad. So dark, no one will find us.
Place the bait at the tunnel entrances. Monsters will catch its scent more quickly.
When I think how these tunnels got here, sends shivers.
It was the natural order of things. The place reeked of death and it attracted necrophages.
I'm trying to see if we have any more of the stuff.
This'll hold. Doesn't look like anything
Okay,
special.
place a bait in each of the 4 tunnels. And where we have the bait? Do we have the bait here? Quest. And this is the bait. And quest item. Okay, place bait. What is gonna happen? Ah, this is pretty buggy here.
Three done. One left. Think this'll work?
I certainly hope so. The meat stench is so thick, I wager it carries clear to Novigrad.
What are you still doing here? I thought he was supposed to go in this cage. Okay.
Bait set. What now?
I shall enter the cage. You must chain me inside. The bars are made of an alloy that will prevent me from transforming into mist.
Kinda thought you wouldn't want to.
I shall be in great pain. My sole thought being to stop that pain. I cannot know what I will do.
This thing looks very old, guys. Don't think it's gonna hold. It's rusty.
The beasts have caught the scent, also my head. I started spinning.
That the blood?
Someone who's never experienced a vampire's bloodlust does not know the true meaning of thirst.
Who is coming for us? Who are we
Maybe
supposed
you
to
need
know?
a safe word. You know, something you'll say when you can't take it anymore.
And what
Oh!
you do once I uttered it?
Don't know. Calm you down. Somehow.
Please, Geralt.
We just have smelled the blood.
Yeah, I feel like the cage is not gonna hold. That thing is so rusty. It's not gonna hold the vampire. Ooh, what is that?
Hanging in there?
It grows worse and worse. I shall overcome.
Good. Because I can hear more coming.
Oops, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna
I'll let you out.
Why is he gonna let him out? He doesn't look good in that cage.
Need to hang on a little longer. Blood'll dry in a few hours. Scent won't bother you anymore.
Is the cage is gonna hold for a few more hours? That's the real question.
Get you out of here.
Oh, okay, it's working. Didn't ask anything.
Concoction.
A concoction. You have to give him something.
You can't finish it in this state. Tell me how. I'll help you.
Very vampiric place.
Any better?
Far from ideal. And some time must pass before I fully recover. But yes, a bit
Look
better.
at his
Thank you.
eyes.
Resonance. It's ready.
Are you certain you followed the formula?
Oh,
Proportions
that would be bad.
Time precise. This is important, Geralt. The slightest deviation could cost even a witcher dearly.
Relax. Got some experience brewing potions.
Very well. In that case, let's begin.
Do I have to do it? Oh, what is happening? What is happening to our face? And we are dreaming, okay.
Excuse me. I shall only take a moment.
You jumped the queue, sir.
But Count, sir, you must understand. I've a meeting. The Count...
Sir, you were next. Please, take a seat. This gentleman was here first. Step down or you shall regret it.
Ah, fails to realize he was your friend, Count.
Okay.
It was then I ordered him to give up his seat and step off the stand. If only you'd seen his face. We got him good, didn't we, Detlef? and then Mother insisted we buy the mill. Curious, eh? But at least I've a yarn to spin for friends and associates. Forgive me. What?
Yes, I know him. I know Diablo. Okay, that's how he lost his hand. And that's that love. After seeing all these dreams, I think we have to go investigate now.
Awake at last. You ride like a squirrel caught in a snare. I'd begun to fear they were death throes, that you'd departed.
Sure wasn't pleasant, but it worked.
What did you see?
Delacroix. His death did not come easy. Seems Dettlaff had made friends with him, still killed him, and chopped up his corpse. And he was overcome with fury, remorse, cut off the hand that had committed the murder.
Interesting. And entirely unlike the Dettlaff I know. See anything else?
No, I'm not gonna go into too much detail.
There was something. Showed up twice in the vision. A bootblack stand. Dettlaff first met Delacroix there. Went back after the murder, actually.
Peculiar.
Stand was somewhere in the port district. And the bootblack acted as if he knew Dettlaff.
That would be even odder. Perhaps we should have a chat with the lad, though I would expect no breakthroughs.
It's our only lead. I'll go talk to him. Coming with?
I shall join you later if it's no trouble. I don't yet feel strong enough to venture out.
That's fair. Rest up. Be back as soon as I learn anything.
Yep, as I expected, we have to go and investigate the lead that we got from the dream. Why cannot I go out? And good enough, that is close by, and we have a fast travel post here as well, which we are gonna use. Oh, that's good. Do you know a Legacy of Discord YouTuber? His legacy name is Diablo666. I know him. There are actually only two YouTubers which are like doing a lot of content for Legacy of Discord. Is me and him.
Bootblacks don't usually work nights. Need to come back during the day.
Okay, this is there already, no?
So how would you explain it? Whether it pours for a week or the sun bakes our pates, we've always mud up to our ankles here.
You can't blame me for Beauclair's fickle weather.
Fickle weather! I've seen you. You empty your chamber pot in front of our shop each morn, so folks will dirty their boots go to you to get them cleaned.
A far-fetched conspiracy theory, sirs.
I'll conspire to welt your bum with my belt. Come here.
Leave him alone.
Just who the spit are you?
His father.
His father. And you won't touch him. I won't let you.
Oh, poppycock. I knew his father. A grifter, a cheat, just like his brood.
I'll teach him honesty. He'll not leave muck at our shop door just to draw patrons to his own stall! So back away, drifter.
Not gonna happen.
Won't it? Well, then we'll thrash you as well, which is all the same.
Oh, we are gonna smash these guys.
Right your legs, vagrant! Teach
You to help scoff lords and chiefs.
Circle him!
All together, on 3!
Mumsy!
Blood! Blood!
How about you and me go 1-on-1 now?
You're not a complete, but
You like that? I just trashed them so bad.
What's the meaning of this? The brawl? Who started it?
I'm investigating the beast on the Duchess's orders.
Ah, yes. We've heard of you. And these men, what are they doing?
Not making things difficult for me.
Obstructing my investigation.
Understood. Right. A few days in the clink ought to teach them not to impede official duchy business. Come on.
We are using our authority here.
You're very good with your fists, sir. Wouldn't be looking for work, would you? We'd make a fine duo.
Listen, I'm interested in a certain gentleman.
Oh, wait, wait! Before we get to talking, please, take a seat.
But my boots are clean.
In this city, no boots are clean unless they just come off my stamp. A seat, sir, please. So then, who was it you wanted to ask about?
One of your patrons. Tall, elegant black frock. Not from around here.
An arrival? Indeed. I hear a faint bell ringing. A modest sum might make it sing out loud and clear.
How much?
Let's say 500 crowns.
What? Gotta be kidding me. What would you even do with that kind of coin?
Expand my venture. I'm sure you can imagine. Have a proper stand with a big sign. I want a new box too. New polishes, new brushes. And if I've enough coin left, I'll buy a share in a launderer's. Get wastewater for free.
Got it all planned out.
I should think so. Capital is all I require.
I can just brainwash the kid or just pay him. I have so much coin, so I'm just going to
Alright.
pay him.
Let's see if we can't figure something out.
I'm just going to give him 500.
I knew we'd clinch it.
Fine. Guess I can agree to that.
1,000 thanks. I shan't forget it. Now to the matter at hand. I know the fellow you seek, though I don't know his name. A steady patron, gets his boots cleaned every few days. He's very good to me. Always pays me a premium.
Know where I might find him?
No, but you could wait here. Perhaps he'll stop by.
Don't have the time for that. Sure you don't know where to find him? Or maybe notice which direction he came from?
When I clean boots, sir, I do not look up to see where folk come from. I clean.
It seems you're having a rough go of it.
Oh, you're here. Feeling better?
I am, thank you. The local necropolis. The air does wonders for me. Now, if I might intercede, I dare say I've the right question to ask. Young man, you see this vial? One drop added to your boot polish will help you wipe even the most encrusted boot clean as the dome of St. Lebioda's cathedral. With it, you will serve 3 times as many patrons at a fraction of the effort. And piles more coin. I'm prepared to give you this vial if you tell me where the man we seek lives.
But you won't hurt him, will you? The gentleman's odd, true, but he's kind.
In point of fact, he's a friend. Yet we had a falling out of sorts and would like to straighten matters out.
I leave his boots at the door of a house near the port. The door is red, but I do not know if the gentleman lives there.
Worth checking. Might happen on a lead.
Would you let me scrape the dirt off your kickers before you go? With all due respect, sirs, your boots could stand a cleaning.
Thank you. Perhaps later.
Alright, we got another lead. I paid that kid so much cash and he still didn't tell me
Pretty
that.
well.
Finding the right approach. That's the trick to dealing with children.
Yeah, saw that. Meaning, the right thing to bribe them with. Red door. One the bootblack mentioned.
Are we gonna find the beast here? The Dettloff? A lot of ravens out there.
Won't budge. Gotta break it down.
You might just as well stand out in the street, pound on a drum and holler, "Dettlaff, I'm coming for you." A bit more finesse, I implore you.
Let's hear your idea.
Give me a moment.
Oh. Turning into smoke and opening from inside.
Nice. Ever consider becoming a burglar? Skill like that'd come in awful handy.
I considered it briefly, but ultimately concluded it would be terribly dull. Come.
So many ravens out here on the roof. And we have 5 knights, I think. This guardian soldier.
He here? Sense him.
No, he's not here, but he was here recently. His scent is still strong.
Let's look around.
So many doors here.
Old toy. No use to anyone. Shame. Must have brought someone joy sometime.
I'm seeing something red here, but I don't see it on the screen. But on the minimap it does say there is something. Maybe we have to go on the first floor here.
Attic. Let's go. So this is his nest. Need to look around.
Oh, there's a picture of a woman here.
Somebody fixed this recently. Woman's likeness. Bit smudged. Is his lover?
I don't rightly know.
Reminds me of someone.
Who?
Not sure. Can't help feeling I've seen that face before, though. Tools were used recently. Dettlaff unwind by fixing toys between murders.
Really now, Geralt, must you?
Nice tune.
Indeed. I'm not certain why, but it reminds me of home. Our true home from before the
Letter from the beast.
Look, slips of paper, name on each. Count Crespi, Count Dulac, Milton de Peyrac-Peyrin, Count Delacroix.
Dettlaff's victims, one and all. But that's not his hand.
All of it written using the same ink. See the color? Ink was dyed with cinnabarite. Rare mineral, pretty much found only in...
Nazaire. But I fear it means very little. Anyone could have imported such ink.
Fair enough. Still worth remembering.
Look, this slip is stained.
With wine. Not much to go on either. Especially not in Beauclair.
Perhaps. Yet perhaps also worth remembering.
Need more clues, keep
Still
on
got
looking.
nothing, basically. Need to look around some more.
Let's get to work.
Detlaf van der Eretain, you do not know us, but we know you to be a vampire. We know also of your weakness for the wench they call Renawed. Now you know this. We shall chain her down and let rats feed on her. We shall flay the skin from her flesh. Yet you can save her. You need but travel to Beauclair, where you shall slay 5 men in the manner we prescribe.
Oh,
Complete the
okay.
killing in 3 days. Fail, and the next letter you receive will contain a memento of your failure. Your beloved's finger.
There you have it. Proof positive Detlaf killed not of his own accord. A blackmailer sunk his claws into him.
So the beast is getting blackmailed into killing those knights. He is trying to save the one he loves. So in order to do that, he have to kill the knights. And that is why he is killing. Okay.
Any idea what it could be? Detlaf have any enemies?
Indeed, Detlaf gains foes occasionally, but they never live long.
One might have managed to evade him.
Possible in theory, but I know of none. It would have to be someone devilishly dangerous. As you well know, having faced Detlaf yourself, whoever it is someone new.
Who's Renawed?
His one-time lover. The sole human woman with whom he was very close. Because she accepted him. With her aid and care, he found a place for himself in this hostile world. She began the work that I strive to continue.
Ever meet her?
Never had the pleasure, alas. She deserted him a time before he came around to save me, though he always claimed she'd gone missing.
What happened?
Take it you have your doubts.
I know humans better than he does. Their capacity to be disloyal, dishonest. I also know she took her things. Not something one associates with the kidnapped, or those who disappear against their will. I'll save you the trouble of asking. No, I don't know why she left. I can, however, hazard a guess that Detlaf grew angry one day, showed another, more monstrous side. Detlaf's anger could frighten anyone off, though most who see it get no chance to flee.
Detlaf have trouble letting go, accepting that she'd left him?
Is that so hard to believe? Do you know no humans who've struggled with just such a thing? And Detlaf is so much more emotional than most humans. Not only was she his beloved, his lover, his mate, she was a member of his pack. And one never leaves one's pack voluntarily.
Even if Renawed did abandon him that time, looks like someone's actually kidnapped her this time.
Hard to argue with that. And hard to foresee what he's prepared to do to free her, get her back.
He's prepared to kill, that's clear.
As would you be for Yennefer. He kills for he cares for her deeply. And that blood, those individuals, they mean nothing to him.
Yeah, I get it now. He's out to rescue a female from his pack.
Exactly.
Let's sum up
That's
what
some
we
of
have.
what we know. Seems Detlaf's being blackmailed. Someone's been feeding him his victims' names.
All noted down using one and the same Nazari ink, and not in his handwriting.
Not much.
But enough to ascertain Detlaf's innocence, clearly.
That much is true.
Actually, it is. Detlaf's being manipulated. Some lunatics turned him into a tool, making him kill.
So it would seem. But this illuminates a path of action for us. We must find Renawed, render the blackmail senseless. The lunatic or ticks will thus lose hold on Detlaf.
That's one idea. Could be worth a shot. But what about Detlaf? He gonna go on killing while I'm out searching for his lover?
He will not. I shall convince him to stay his hand. Assure him you're a friend seeking to help. I'll await him here. He's sure to return sooner or later.
Think he'll listen?
He will.
Ought to wait with you, maybe.
No, he'll sense you from a mile off. Simply fail to appear. I'd better stay alone. You must trust me on this.
Fine. Need to report to the Duchess first.
So be it. We'll await you here. Detlaf and I both.
Oh, we are gonna get to see the Duchess again. And I like her character so far. She is very good. Knows what she is doing.
Burning.
and not scared of getting her hands dirty when it comes to doing something.
Lepiota. We're only...
Report to Duchess about your hunt for the beast. But she is a bit far from us.
Patrolling on an empty stomach. Oh, dreadful.
Okay, so we have to go there, and I have to armor blacksmith, reward from contracts. I do want to visit this guy here, blacksmith. Maybe later I'll do that when I'm not live streaming. My current level armor is like level 40, so it's like really bad. Like takes a lot of hits. And we are here.
Joints are aching.
Ah!
Uh,
Ah!
I like the palace, it's huge. And the Duchess is here. The palace is secure.
Geralt of Rivia, Master Witcher. I was not mistaken. You arrived and trouble followed soon after.
Step aside. Got a matter for the Duchess.
At last, Witcher. We've been on tenterhooks. Did you catch Milton's killer?
Case just got more complicated.
Case is more serious than we thought. The beast? I couldn't kill it. Didn't manage.
We sent you after a monster, and you return with nothing? We are very disappointed.
Oh, okay.
Situation's not quite that simple. Beast's a powerful vampire.
Ha! Is this a problem? Is it too much for a witcher? A monster slayer? But everyone knows how to end a vampire. Draw him by trick into sunlight. Or arm yourself with ample garlic and drive a stake through its heart.
Garlic's useless against vampires. Sun and stakes don't hurt him either. Those methods, pure invention. Only work in legends and fables.
And buckthorn? When I was a child, Grandmama Ademarta always claimed buckthorn drives off vampires.
Silver sword's your best option for keeping them at bay. But it won't get the job done, because only a higher vampire can truly kill another of its kind.
Excuses. Ha! Your Grace, I shall assemble a battue. Bring the matter to its end at once. The Witcher need but tell us where to find this monster.
Okay, go ahead. Let them go on their deaths. I don't care.
Go ahead. Send them to their death. Certain death.
To a lone Witcher, perhaps. To 40 of my men-at-arms, but another skirmish.
40, 50, 100, doesn't matter. Won't make any difference against him.
You have not seen my guardsmen in action.
Can they fight fog? Hit a target that moves faster than the wind?
How? What creature can do such things?
Creatures like this one. Higher vampires, we call them. Each one's a little different. Unique or exceptional, you might say. Some transform into giant bats. Others communicate with animals, command them.
Yet all are still brainless beasts.
Dead wrong. Thinking of lesser vampires. Alps, Ekamaras, Catacans, for instance. They're ruled by instinct, sure. Attack anything that smells of blood. Higher vampires? They think. They employ reason.
Monsters driven by reason. A curious contention. What, then, do you intend to do?
There is no common monster. This is no common monster.
It's way beyond being some monster. This is a powerful being that's walked the world for centuries.
Yeah, impossible. If so great is their power, why have they not killed or enslaved us all?
Don't usually meddle in our matters. Mostly stay out of our way because they don't care about humans one way or the other.
And they do not fear we shall wipe them out one day.
They'd probably be pretty amused if you asked them that. They're well aware of their strength.
Then what can we do? Do you have a plan?
Wanna find him, try to talk to him.
Talk to him. That's our best bet.
I cannot believe this. Her Grace summons a witcher to kill a monster. Instead, he wishes to chat with it. Ha.
Know what I'm doing. His lover was kidnapped. He's being blackmailed.
Blackmailed? Be so kind as to explain how a vampire might be blackmailed.
Higher vampires? They're like us, motivated by emotions, not instinct. Not only are they intelligent to an extreme, they're emotionally rich, capable of feeling many things, even love. This one fell in love with a woman, a human, and he'll do anything to keep her from harm.
You do not, I trust, suggest we let Milton's killer go free. Or wait until it murders again. We must render it harmless as quickly as possible.
Which is why that's my aim now, to prevent further attacks. Vampires only half the problem. Blackmailers at fault chiefly. Kidnapped the woman to control the vampire.
And what do you propose to do?
Free the vampire's lover.
I'll find the blackmailer, free the vampire's lover.
You were to destroy him, not help him.
No one else should die. That's most important. Soon as the woman's safe, he'll have no more reason to kill.
I admit to being swayed, Witcher. You may be right. Do you know anything about the blackmailer?
Got one lead. A few scraps of paper. Blackmailer wrote the names of the vampire's victims on them. One of them stained. A drop of wine, looks like. So damn little to go on.
You've no idea how wrong you are, my dear. Send for the ducal sommelier. Hop, hop! In Tucson, wine is sacred. Here there is no such thing as a drop of wine, or stains therefrom. They are stains from a drop of Est, Ervelus, Fiorano.
Your Grace wished to see me?
Witcher, show him the paper scrap. Benoit, can you determine which wine made this stain?
Oh, we have a wine specialist here who can smell it. Wow.
Yes, yes.
Is his tasting?
Bank of the Saint Latour. That's rather obvious. Aged in barrels of Beauclair oak. Hue, deep burgundy. Clarity, high. It's simple. Saint Real, the 1269 vintage.
That's impossible. The wine is produced at Castel Ravello, especially and exclusively for the ducal table. Perhaps some Saint-Real was stolen. We must go to the vineyard, see if there's not been an incident.
What do you mean, we?
Wait. Your Grace wants to go with me? Out of the question.
I don't think she is gonna listen.
I hope you do not suppose we will sit on our ducal hiney and do nothing while our duchy is in grave danger.
Your Grace, what you propose is far too dangerous. The Witcher should go alone.
It pleases me to see you gentlemen finally agree on something. But I've made my decision. We shall go, accompanied by the best possible escorts. You, Captain, and Geralt. We will travel incognito. We've no wish to give the court any reason to gossip. For the duration of this mission, I release you from your obligation to adhere to court protocol. In short, from now on, I am Anna Henrietta, not your Grace.
Yes, Your Grace. Witcher, are you ready?
Let's go.
Yeah, ready?
Oh, well, I knew she is up to something.
Give me a moment. I must don something more appropriate and concealing. Then we will be off.
She is gonna go and put on some armor. Or not. but she did change into something else. But I'm liking her character, very strong, knows what she is doing, and not one-sided. Pretty intelligent and smart, and knows when there is something,
This vampire.
what is wrong and what is right,
Before.
and listen to reason.
How did it end? Did you kill it?
Didn't have to fight him. Hadn't killed anyone.
Have you ever heard of anyone defeating such a vampire?
Know of a man who defeated one, sure, but he didn't manage to kill it. Ultimately, only another vampire can kill a vampire. Hey-ya! Giddy up.
Why are you guys not running? Okay, I'm gonna take the torch out.
Let's go!
We can't? Can we?
Panthers have attacked the wagon! We must help!
Stay back, Your Grace. We shall see to this. Back, you beast! Begone! Help! Save us!
I'm trying to leave this. Yep, that is Roach, and I was trying to reach him, leave him, but
Beast! Begone! Help! Save us!
Done. Time to move on.
Smell that? If not for you, we'd have been done for.
They were fortunate
Thank
we
you.
happened by.
You saved our lives.
Hooray!
this area has so many.
Tell me more about this vineyard. Castel Ravello.
It's the best in all Toussaint. An old master of the winemaking trade runs it. Fabrizio.
He trustworthy?
He's held his post for years. There's never been a problem. Till now. I wish to know your thoughts, Geralt. The Sonreal stain, how did it wind up on the paper? Is someone from the vineyard blackmailing the vampire?
Could be a servant.
Yep, they do.
Steward. Could be the wine was just stolen from the estate.
People do like to live.
It's not far now.
Oh, Roach. Let's stay here.
Captain de la Tour, we did not expect any visitors from the palace. How are affairs at court?
Doubtless you've heard of the Beast of Beauclair. Well, we've our hands full. Especially since the rogue last attacked in the palace gardens.
I trust Her Illustrious Highness was not harmed.
Kind of you to ask, Master Fabrizio. I am well.
Your Grace? We were not warned. I shall order the salon prepared at once.
That won't be necessary. As you can see, we are not here on an official visit.
Naturally. Might I ask then what has brought you to Castel Ravello?
Here for an
This is
inspection.
an inspection. We've got questions. You'll answer them.
Oh, and who are you, sir, to speak to me this way?
This is Geralt of Rivia, a witcher. He has come to Toussaint on my personal invitation.
Which is to say...
Which is to say, I expect you to treat him with the utmost respect.
We are getting so much power, authority here.
Did you hear that, Witcher? Fabrizio will be delighted to answer your every question.
Want to talk about Sonreal?
I am at your service.
The Sonreal. How many vineyard workers have access to it?
One might say only I do.
Not like you make the wine all alone. At least a dozen others work here.
I see you've little notion how wine is made. Grapes travel a long road before they become Sonreal. The workers assist me only to the stage of fermentation. I see to the maceration personally and let no one near the fat. Workers, again, assist me during barreling, but then I seal the aging barrels myself, each and every one. The wine lies in the cellar, gains character. Once this process is complete, it becomes Sonreal. And as it happens, only I have the key to the cellar in question.
He's getting himself into trouble by saying all that.
Who hauls the barrels to the palace?
We've our own garrison. Guards who have served here for years and would answer with their heads for the wine.
We'll not get anywhere asking questions, I see. It's a waste of time.
Your Grace? How am I to understand this?
Master Fabricio, we have proof someone's gained access to Sonreal. Someone who should not have, which means one of two things. Either you lie to our face, or you are an idiot who has had wine stolen from under his nose and not even realized it. In either case, you shall answer for it.
Oh, okay, she is angry.
Silence! And listen, I shall inspect the barrels in person, thus giving you time to reflect. When I return, I expect to hear answers. Remind me, where is the Sonreal stored?
In the main cellar, around the corner. I'll show you.
I shall find it. Give me the key to the cellar and wait here.
Oh, of course, Your Grace. Here it is.
Come, Witcher.
Oh, come, Witcher.
We shall wait here, Master Fabricio.
What if Fabricio's blackmailing the vampire? Considered that?
He has his flaws, but I would never suspect him of such a thing. He's been very loyal. He owes all he has to me. His father frittered away the family fortune. He left his son an encyclopedic knowledge of wine. That is all. Fabricio lived as a beggar until I appointed him steward of Castel Ravello. Only then did he come into his own.
Maybe he could be the blackmailer. Let's find out. We surely gonna get some clues from the cellar here. And I don't feel like it's safe here. She is with us here. And we have to protect her. What if they are vampires?
Let us see if all the barrels are present. Here's the inventory ledger.
Okay, the ledger.
Vintner's log. Fermentation completed with no complications. Tapped above set.
Yep, she can be mad.
Barreling. Everything lines up at first glance. Neatly and thoroughly documented.
Then we must follow our other lead. Benoit said the stain came from the 1269 vintage. Let's find it.
Ervelous. I like it. Quite dry.
An excellent wine. You've good taste.
Now we have something here. Oh, okay, it's on the top side. Then we can come here.
Est. Think everyone and their mother's heard of this wine.
Among the best in the world. Castel Ravello is famous for it.
Fiorano. Dandelion's favorite. Adores it.
Ah, yes. That sophisticated palate of his.
Got Pomino over here.
She and Dandelion was maybe a thing before. Okay, so we have to go on the top side. First floor. Can we climb? Yes, we can. Even though there are some stairs there, I'm just gonna climb now.
Sonreal. 1270 vintage.
That's the wrong year. Keep looking.
Ah, my controller died. I'm gonna change the batteries real quick. I need to recharge. We've been playing for many days now on these batteries, so and we are back. Okay, let's keep searching. Not wrong.
Sonreal. Barrels are dated 1268.
Close, but not quite the right.
This is gonna be it.
Right here. 1269. What now?
Let's see if any barrels are empty.
Wanna open them?
For now, a knock will suffice. If you hear a hollow thud, we will have found what we seek.
Full. Empty has a different sound. Full.
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 This is
This
full.
one's full too. Full. Looks like all the barrels are full. Dead end, I'm afraid.
Full they are. The question is, are they full of Sonreal? Grab a tap and a hammer. We shall open them one by one and...
You said the exact same thing last time you
Start.
batteries died. Oh, I guess I must have. So we have to make a tab.
Ready.
Step aside.
She is gonna get drunk.
So,
I'd recognize this taste anywhere. This one is good.
Try this as well. Oh, we found it.
Revolting, bitter plonk.
could have gone sour while aging.
Impossible. This is not wine. This is contaminated refuse that should never have made it into a barrel. The fact that it did was no accident, I'm sure.
Master Fabricio. Let's see what he has to say about it.
Oh, he is not gonna be happy and he's in big trouble. Oh, she is like...
Master Fabricio, I am very disappointed.
But, Your Grace, I...
You are a step away from losing your head. Speak the truth and you might yet keep it.
I admit it. I sold a barrel of Sonreal. I beg you to forgive me.
Oh, he sold it.
Why did you do it?
I couldn't resist. The sum they offered, it was enormous. I gave in.
Is what I provide not enough?
I wished to buy back my family's estate. For here, nothing is truly mine. I've a roof over my head, ample food to eat, but what is a nobleman without land of his own?
Wanting more, huh?
I shall tell you everything, if you agree to show me mercy.
I'm just gonna ask him who did
Who'd you sell the wine to?
A few weeks past at the pheasantry, a rich nobleman approached me. He called himself a diplomat, well connected at court. He suggested we embark on an enterprise. Some of his clients had offered dizzying sums for even a drop of Sonreal. He was to serve as intermediary.
This man's name.
He never revealed it. He was tall, black-haired, and spoke with a foreign lilt. He claimed to hail from Sintra.
I've no Cintrin aristocrat at court.
Greed for more money. That's what got him here.
Really thought nobody'd find out.
I was a fool, very foolish. I beg you, your grace, you must forgive me.
You must forgive me. He's like, you must. I doubt she must do anything.
How'd you hand it over?
We met under the cover of darkness in the ruins of Fort Astre. A dozen or so men came to collect. Armed men. The kind that stink of trouble. I had hauled the barrel there. They transferred it to their cart, and we went our separate ways.
That's it? At the last you ever saw of them?
That is to say, a few days passed. A messenger arrived. He said they wished to buy another barrel and, well, I've prepared it. Have it ready to deliver.
Oh, when they are coming?
That's enough. Know all we need to know.
Your grace, I beg your forgiveness.
Get out of my sight. Captain, have your men take Master Fabrizio to the dungeon. He must answer for his crime. High treason the charge.
High treason.
What now, Witcher?
Greed can
We set a
make
trap.
people do a lot of
Catch
things.
the wine thieves. Sentry and
And-
could be our blackmailer.
It
Next,
got to him.
transport. I'll take it to Fort Astra. Damien and his soldiers will cover me.
For once, I agree with you. We will do as you say. Let me know when you are ready.
Let's go. I'm ready. I'm always ready.
No reason to wait. Let's get going.
We will set out now. Position ourselves before you arrive.
Is the Duchess coming?
And meet us there.
Fine. When the handoff begins, watch for my signal.
Is the Duchess coming? Maybe not. Not this time. She knows we are going to a battle. And there is no use for her. She is only gonna get into our way in this fight here.
Relax.
I'm not using any disguise here. Yeah, I think she didn't come. And I'm seeing some thugs here.
Ah, our favorite vintner.
Why don't we have any disguise on? We should have some hood and stuff. So they don't recognize us that we are a witcher. Having two swords on our back.
It's not him.
And music is playing, so we have a fight coming on our hands. We have to kill everyone. I would like to capture someone to interrogate.
We'll teach you discipline. Think you can do whatever you please?
That's where everyone was smashed. Cut them into pieces.
Is it just me, or did we agree you'd wait for my signal?
That was the plan, but
Great shot. Good thing you reacted. Can't say how that would have ended otherwise.
at your service. It was a good fight. We managed to capture one.
Okay, I think this guy here, he's trying to hide something.
Come on.
Witcher, a moment. I was wrong about you.
Okay, we did it.
Don't need to like each other. Just gotta do our jobs.
If that's how you wish to treat it.
Yes.
At any rate, I see the effort you put forth. And I appreciate it. Let us go to her grace. She awaits nearby.
Oh, she is nearby. She's here?
Wait, she here?
I hope you did not think I would leave this to you alone.
Oh, okay.
Especially when every hour could prove essential. This prisoner of yours, bring him to me. We must ask him some questions.
She is always referring to her as we.
Captain, do the honors.
Who sent you?
His name is Dog. They say he plowed your mother.
Can we do the
Once again,
mind trick? Yeah, she is something.
Nun's lover. They call it.
Wait. If he doesn't wish to speak, he needn't. I can think of several other ways he can be helpful. I'm certain the Witcher will need bait to lure the beast of Beauclair.
What?
Yep, she is something. Very smart. Great idea. I'm gonna go with her.
Sure can. Fresh out.
In that case, he is all yours.
Captain, have your men find me a strong rope. Kind that won't snap when we hang this fellow from a tree.
Rope?
Live bait. Great for monsters, provided they catch the scent of its blood. But I'll see to that.
What? No. Crikey, no!
She is playing the bad man right
Stop
now.
screaming. Save your strength. Got a long night ahead of you.
Playing the bad cop.
Don't let him! I'll talk!
Yep. Good cop, bad cop. Always work.
Barrels. Where were you gonna take them?
I don't know.
Captain, need that rope after all.
I truly don't know. Hornet's the leader, only he ever knew where to go. But he lies over there, dead. That one. The first barrel went to a warehouse at the port. But where this one was bound, I don't know. I speak true. You must believe me.
You must? Why everyone is saying you must?
Who hired you?
He'll kill me.
Oughta be worried about me right now. Who is he?
Go on, man. Spit it out.
The Cintrian. That is what they call him. I've never seen him, but I know he mustered the men for this caper. That's what they said, that we were working for the Cintrian. I don't know anything else. I swear it.
Could have used the mind
Take him
control.
away. Throw him in the dungeon. He shall await trial there. Captain, we ride to town. Gather your men and seek out the Cintrian. Someone else must have seen him, must know of him.
Yes, Your Grace. I'll report to the palace as soon as I learn anything.
I shan't return to the palace. Our mission has not yet ended. The Witcher and I will await you at the guard post near the port.
And she is still not going. Alright, let's go then.
Let's go to town.
She is gonna see it through. She is not one of those who will go back to her palace and wait for the report.
He's late.
Relax, he'll come.
There's something I'd like to know. How can you be so damned calm?
Side effect of my mutations. We Witchers rarely get the jitters.
What if something has happened to him?
Captain seems like a man who can take care of himself.
Perhaps he can, but this Cintrian appears to be no common bandit. He managed to steal ducal wine from under my guardsman's noses. We only learned of it through a fortunate coincidence. And it was he who specified the victims for the vampire. One must be exceptionally confident to blackmail such a monster.
She is brave and thinking.
Still don't know this Centrion's behind the kidnapping and blackmail. Might have just handled the theft of the wine.
Even if it's so, he then sold the wine to the blackmailers. As I see it, that makes him an accomplice.
Need to find the Centrion, whether or not he's responsible for the murders. Even if none of it's his doing, he could still know our blackmailer's identity. Besides, it's one thing to know who ordered the killings. Other thing entirely, and just as important, is why they... Someone's coming.
Well, I'm enjoying a lot playing today, especially because of the Duchess character here. Pretty interesting.
Captain, why so long? We expected you hours ago.
This Centurion does not work alone. We are fighting an organization, not one man. Bandits attacked us, not a small force either. One of my boys has a broken arm, another a shattered knee, lamed for life. And the word on the street is there's a hefty bounty on your head, Geralt.
I don't trust the captain. He's shady.
Don't care. Down to business. You learn anything?
I will start at the beginning. The port warehouse where the wine was delivered. We identified it, then learned who had hired it out. This proved to be a beggar, a stand-in. We found him. He admitted all. A man had paid him to sign the lease, a man he met while begging outside the pheasantry. There, fate lent us a hand. A waitress recalled spilling wine on a nobleman who spoke with a Centurion accent.
What did he look like?
Her description was not helpful. Handsome, well-dressed, with a beard. No distinguishing marks. This could be anyone. But she remembered his female companion very well, as she recognized her. On the Centurion's arm was Cecilia Bellant.
The singer? I've heard of her. She's said to be gifted, fairy.
The same. We went to her home immediately. Cecilia was not there, but we questioned her servants. A chambermaid claimed Cecilia is to meet a Centurion gentleman tonight. She'd invited him to a reception mounted by the Mandragora.
The Mandragora? What's that?
A club, an affiliation of local artists. Painters, sculptors, troubadours and dancers.
Never heard of it.
They exude mystique, consciously, I think. Behaving like an exclusive cabal. Artistic elites. Every now and again they mount soirees. Only wealthy patrons are invited. All arrive in elaborate masks, then drink and flirt.
Oh, sounds like a place where we can go and have fun.
Gotta nab the Centurion. Seems we have to go to that get-together.
You read my mind, Witcher. I shall gather my men, surround the establishment. Not a mouse will squeeze through.
Out of the question. If the Centurion truly does have men about the city, he will find out and escape once again.
Duchess is right. Need to be careful. Best go there, blend in with the crowd.
Precisely what we shall do.
Is she coming again?
Your Grace.
Geralt and I. In that sort of company, the Witcher could use my help.
Oh, she is coming with us.
The Mandragora always assembles at the same place, a residence in Oatville. It's a very distinguished district. Geralt, you must don appropriate attire. Then meet me in Oatville in Mountebank Alley.
Oh, she's gonna be our date. What is happening? Even he is like, what is happening? And we are like, yes, this is looking good. Optional. Okay, I'm gonna go and put on some clothes. She is not gonna be happy if we just go like this. This is just out of question.
Never you worry. The air here is such that one...
Yep, she is pretty awesome, I must say. So far, I've been enjoying the story today, especially because of her. A very good character. Oh, there's a high...
Look lively! Rush at him, boys!
So we have a prize on our head. Ah, he got sliced.
Didn't look like locals. Damien's right. I'm a hunted man.
Contract on the Witcher.
Not paid.
Hey, we are famous now. Okay, so where we have to go? Let me see. To purchase. Man from Sintra. Okay, I have to go to this shop where I can purchase some clothes.
Ooh.
A bounty on our head. It's gonna keep the things very interesting.
Art is not life's bread and butter, but it's fruit and wine.
Ah!
Okay, so this is where we have to go to purchase some clothes. I'm gonna purchase the best one which he's gonna have. Hopefully he will be selling some good expensive clothes.
What the devil are you doing?
I'm sorry, I'm trying to jump from that ledge.
This is Beauclair, not some flea-bitten province.
Where she left us clothes here? Okay, we have
Sacre bleu! It's a crime! You're from the north, that's painfully clear.
Excuse me?
There is no excuse. There is but the need.
Okay, I'm gonna fast forward him. Like to try something on.
All jet.
I'm more.
So what are we gonna go with? There is red here. Elegant. I think we are gonna go with some colors this time around. And some red shoes. And that is all we're gonna go with. Or maybe Harley Quinn mask as well, or maybe bird mask. Oh, are we purchasing all these stuff here? Okay. I'll be...
Ever yourself.
Okay, let's put on the clothes that we purchased. Yep. Now we do look like we have some nice clothes. And we have to put on the mask. Ah, ugly mask. The king mask, maybe. Okay, I'm gonna go with the mask with the king on it. We have a lot of money from killing monsters, so it's okay to spend a little once in a while to look good.
Nice tune.
Nice tune.
Disperse! The exhibition of the Reginald Dobry monument will remain closed until further notice. Closed?
Okay, so we are here. Where is the Duchess? And she is gonna be looking
late.
Good.
Why does that not surprise me?
She must be busy getting ready. Yep, girl is getting lucky. And she is late. Probably getting ready. Yep.
Well, well. I did not expect you to have such a sense of style.
Yep, our costume is matching with her.
Geralt. Not bad at all. And you've even a mask. Just not the kind required.
Huh?
They're a little different, the ones Mandragora members wear. I've brought you one. Put it on.
Oh, okay. Okay, now we both are looking very alike here.
Any idea why they wear masks?
Likely because they imagine it oh so very romantic and mysterious. The truth is far simpler. This way, no one can tell which drunken aristocrats are pinching the performers.
Okay. She is looking nice.
Soiree started.
Mm-hmm. What?
No wonder she is late.
They'd not have let us in otherwise, that's certain. How do we find the Cintrian? Have you a plan?
Key is not to spook him. Need to ask after his partner, Cecilia, first. Less likely to raise suspicions. Soon as we find her, we find him. Especially since he might be expecting us.
What do you mean?
Ran into some of his thugs in town. Knew who I was. Had it in for me.
Right. Right you are. We must proceed with caution. Come, it's our turn.
Madame, Monsieur, an extraordinary pleasure to welcome you to the Mandragora's soiree. Tonight, I particularly recommend you direct your attention to the performances prepared by artists of our community.
Not gonna ask him about the performances. Let's go in.
We were really hoping to meet Cecilia Bellant.
You are admirers, I surmise. I'm certain you will have ample opportunity to converse with her.
It cannot be easy to identify anyone in this crowd. Perhaps you could help us find her.
I don't know where she is now, but I can give you a clue.
Let's hear it.
Seek the Kaveri orchid.
Meaning?
Cecilia wears one in her hair. You shall recognize her easily by the orchid.
Okay.
Well, well. Dandelion's always complaining about artists being poor as temple mice.
The residence belongs to none of them. They are guests here. Oriana, she owns this. Woman in the black dress. There, on the balcony.
Got her. Doesn't wear a mask?
It would be pointless. All would know her anyway.
Kaveri Orchid. Let's look for it. If we find Cecilia, we'll find the Cintrian.
Okay, optional. Take part in... Okay, are we gonna go and take some part in activities? Let's see if we can. I'll skip the boring one.
Be bold. Show us the artist in you. The paintballs. Cast them at the canvas.
Good folk, yet another soul longing to express its creative side.
Well, you and modern art?
Shh, silence. The artist must focus.
Oh, we have to do the painting.
The noble color.
Splendid! The sky over Toussaint before a storm.
Or a deeply internalized fear of intimacy.
Gods, scarlet, crimson,
This is our art here, guys.
Full sensually parted lips.
Should you tire of these hues, drop them in the pail and grab a different that green.
I have no idea what I'm doing here. I'm just
To vines and to wine!
doing some painting, which looks like it's horrible.
Yellow. Why ever yellow?
It's obvious. It represents transgression in its purest form.
Oh, 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 wow.
Yes, it's come. Let's look in the alcoves.
Do we have more paintball? I think we picked more, but where did it go? Okay, let's go. Leave. Let's talk to the drunk guy here. No? Throw a paintball to express your inner artist. But I don't have more paintball here. Where am I gonna get more?
Please do not disturb.
Voila! Found. Now, allow me a moment to ponder. My appraisal? The painting depicts spiritual dualism. The continual battle between good and evil. Defiance.
Oh yes, that's him all right. Good versus evil. The dualistic nature of man.
And defiance.
I very much doubt he saw that from the...
I do hope this soiree concludes more civilly than the last.
You look to me an artist of
Absinthe,
immense
the
talent.
preferred hooch of artists.
Careful, it packs a pretty powerful punch.
I've built up a pretty powerful resistance.
Exceptional, true. My, would I ever love to meet him?
This is
It's a shame.
Let's go.
Your words, as you've made no effort to understand. It's a metaphor of the constant struggle for power and influence.
Sure to be in one of the alcoves.
What else would they think of? If they can't
How are we gonna do this?
Take care.
use a constant struggle.
Come, let's look in the alcoves. Sure good to see you, Geralt.
What are we supposed to do here? Oh, okay. Okay. That was funny. What else we have here? I'm doing some activities. This seems nice.
Outrage. Sashi.
Yep, I do feel like Captain is involved into something.
He's casting spells.
Yeah.
Wow, look at this. This is from Aladdin here. The carpet. Surely a nice place.
My heart's about to burst from a surfeit of beauty.
Ah, how beautiful. The
Fine.
lanterns.
Let's give it a
they
try.
say releasing them brings good luck. Never suspected you believed in such. The dolphins. That is no ordinary illusion. The man is a true artist.
Oh, the dolphins. Water dolphins. Okay, let's go and watch some water dolphin show here. Looks really good. Okay, this does look good. He's flying and using magic here. Pretty cool. Okay, search. We're gonna go and search now.
Pretentious. Blah, blah, blah. Avant-garde, schmeffant-garde.
Nearby. Nothing there. Let's go here and see.
As for that stipend, I'm sure you understand. There are a great many highly qualified candidates.
Then I shall have to convince you your ample generosity would be best invested in me.
And how do you aim to do that?
I shall arrange a private performance after the soiree.
Ah, my dear, I sense you've a knack for persuasion.
Okay, so we have to find someone with a orchard
Where's it?
in the hairs.
Not heard the news?
Have I not heard? It's on everyone's lips.
No orchard.
Have you seen the Skelliger Isles?
Yes, I have seen the Skellige Isles. I even imported the queen there. Okay, so I think we have to go to the second floor. Let's see. No? Let's keep an eye. Okay.
Should have performed tonight. You should have.
it hasn't come?
He'll definitely.
Bodyguards are here. Definitely something behind that door, which they are guarding.
Aren't they even? Because the right cuff seems somewhat higher.
There are so many NPCs, so
Relax. Must.
let's see who got the Kowiri orchid in the in her hair. Something in this area here, but what? Oh, some fun stuff is happening in this area.
Do not disturb! Shoo! Shoo!
Mm-hmm. It's the right flower.
Of course it is! A Kowiri orchid lends just the right contrast to her complexion.
Need to talk to your model. It'll only take a minute.
To me?
Lie still! You may speak, but for love's sake, do not move.
Lovely portrait. I'm just gonna talk.
We came here to meet you, specifically.
To meet me? But why?
Centrian noble you came here with. Wanted to ask you about him.
Centrian noble. Ah! You must think I'm Cecilia.
Orchid confused me.
I told you not to move!
As she concluded her performance, Cecilia tossed the flower into the crowd. I caught it, but I did see the nobleman.
Really like to talk to him. What did he look like?
Like many here. Tall, dark, masked.
Know where he might be now?
He gave Cecilia a small gift, a heart-shaped box. Then they strolled off together towards the refreshment tables.
Excuse me, madame, monsieur, I cannot work like this. You must leave now.
He's in a hurry.
This painting, it's rather...
Okay.
It's very...
Refreshment area, which essences.
Ignoramus.
Someone left their loot behind. Looks a little like dandelions.
This was scratched. Someone beat him with it once.
Empty heart-shaped box. Cecilia must have left it behind.
It looks like it held a flask of perfume. A gift from the Cintrian, I imagine.
Scent still hangs in the air. Let's follow it.
I think we are gonna find out eventually. We are following the lead.
But what if it hasn't come?
Oh, we did came here before. And there was a bodyguard.
Sorry, only artists in the Mandragora allowed.
Come, we must consider what to do.
I'd recognize that voice anywhere.
You must be mistaking me for someone else.
I served 15 years in the palace. Your Grace, I'd not mistake you for anyone.
Shh! Not so loud. We are here incognito, on state business.
Yes, Your Grace. How may I serve?
Oh, they are all loyal to her. That's nice. Loyal. People, don't tell anyone you have seen us.
I hope we can count on your discretion.
Of course. I shall be silent as the grave.
Okay.
Looking for Cecilia Bellant. Seen her?
She's in her dressing room, where she went with a nobleman. They clearly were drawn to each other.
Okay.
What did the man look like?
Tall, broad-shouldered, a black beard peeping out from under his mask, and he spoke with a foreign accent, a drawl of sorts.
That must be him. We must get to the dressing room, quickly.
Yes, Your Grace. I'll take you.
No, stay here. Anyone tries to flee, you stop them.
Understood.
Quickly, upstairs.
Oh, we are getting closer. The scent is coming from this room here.
That must be Cecilia.
And she is dead.
No pulse. We're too late.
He slit her throat. The brute.
Didn't go out the door. Guard would have noticed. Might still be somewhere here.
You must find him before he harms another. I shall alert Oriana at once. She should bring her soiree to a close.
Shouldn't split up.
Geralt, I will be fine. Go after that rogue. I shall fetch help.
Okay, I hope she's gonna be okay. The killer is still here somewhere. We can find him.
Killed her, then went out on the balcony. Bloody handprint. It's his. Tore down the door. Made a platform. Clever. Must be pretty strong, too.
Okay, he didn't come this way then.
Must have climbed this ladder.
Which ladder? Where is it? Okay.
Broke the flower pot when moving the door, then stepped in the soil.
Footsteps.
Footprints made by soiled boots.
Where are the first? Okay, there's a ladder here. I feel like he's gonna jump on us.
Could still dig knife. Need to stay ornamented. Used during the fight, probably. Bloodstains.
Ah, it's too dark. Damn.
Links of a snapped chain. Jewel must have been on it. Jewelry box. Lock's busted. Picked open, probably.
So, was he like trying to steal? Or he has some other motives? There's a knife, murder weapon here. Okay, we got the murder weapon.
Looks valuable, but it's not what he came for. Blood on the window frame. Someone climb out? Fall out? Sconce is bent, smeared with blood. Someone try to grab it?
We are still missing something here. Okay, what is this?
Links of a snapped chain. Jewel must have been on it. Precious stone. Bloody fingerprint on it. Thief came for this, must have. Tiny chain links next to it. From a snapped necklace? Seems there was a struggle. Jewel was in the box, it seems. Centurion tried to steal it, but someone got in his way. They fought, struggled, that's clear. Ended with one of them flying out the window. Fall had to have killed them. Jewel's still here, though, so our Centurion must have been the flyer.
How come the window is closed then? We like went out.
So, this is the tracker. A witcher, yes?
Indeed, this is him. We found the body together. Then he set off in pursuit of the killer.
And ended up here, but I've only found evidence of a fight. Seems the Centurions killed his last. Finally failed this time. Shame it happened too late for Cecilia.
Poor girl. Always told her she chose her males badly. But I would never have suspected she could arrive with a murderer.
I'll alert the staff. Have them see to her body at once. Meanwhile, we should sit. I will tell you everything in full detail.
Her face is pretty detailed. Oh, we have some art here.
I caught him red-handed, attempting to burgle, rifling through my possessions.
What did you do? Summon the guards?
There was no time. I feared he'd escape, refused to give him the chance. He stood with his back to me, so I attacked. He struck his head on a picture frame as we struggled. He was bleeding, dazed, and then he drew a knife. Everything happened very quickly then. I knocked the weapon out of his hand and pushed him hard. He
fell out of the window.
Just so.
None too wise picking a fight with an armed robber.
Why? Because I'm a woman, in a frock rather than plate. I can take care of myself, I assure you. A hairpin might look like mere ornament, but plunged into an eye, it can be as effective as a blade.
Ting ting.
Claim the man was trying to rob you when you walked into the room?
Yes. He stood over my dressing table, pouring through my jewelry.
Mm-hmm. After this is my guess. Picked it up while searching.
Why, that's the heart of Toussaint. Oriana, how did you ever come to have it?
I bought it, many years ago, from a young woman.
Many years ago?
Jewel seems important. Why?
The heart is an heirloom. It belonged to my family for years. Then it disappeared. I didn't think we would ever recover it.
Seems someone is very determined to find it. The thief left his tool bag behind. Found this drawing inside it. Look.
This beast has a lot going on.
The heart of Toussaint. Representation's pretty faithful. Centurion must have been on a job. Got very clear instructions what to look for.
So it is not him we seek, but his employer. Is this the only evidence we found?
Also happened on the weapon he attacked Oriana with. Hunting knife. Used to skin game. Got an emblem on its hilt.
This crest is used by the Lords of Duntine. The present master of the castle is a passionate hunter. Our next lead, perhaps.
Okay, I'm gonna keep it short.
Oriana, everything we discussed here, hope you'll keep it to yourself. Counting on it, in fact. Word gets out he, failed in his attempt to steal the jewel. His employer could run. We need to proceed cautiously.
Discretion is in the interest of us all. I'll not ask what this is about, just as I expect not to be troubled about it again. By anyone.
Forgive me, Madam Oriana, but might I have a word?
You must excuse me a moment.
The drawing. It's on the same type of paper the victims' names were written on. Drawn with the same ink, too. Seems the work of our blackmailers.
Who were not only behind the beast's murders, but also stole the Son Real and sought to steal the heart of Toussaint.
Look, the wine, the jewel, both tied to you intrinsically. Coincidence? Not something I'm willing to believe. Worried about one thing. That somewhere at the end of this scheme, plan might call for an attempt on your life.
It could be something else altogether.
This is getting complicated. Or
My
more
sister.
complex.
Siana might be among the schemers. She left court when we were children. My parents banished her from the duchy. I've not seen her since.
Right, she has a sister.
Think your sister might be involved? Why?
You see, I recall her always being rather possessive, throwing jealous fits if I had something she didn't.
Here, that's normal for sisters. Rivalry.
True. I suppose I gave as good as I got. There are times I miss that very much. The wine, its theft was the first clue. That's very much like her. She always did enjoy stealing my toys, but I grew almost certain when I saw the heart of Toussaint. Siana received it from father as a gift. At a time when my parents thought of her as but an ill-behaved little girl, someone wanted some of my wine. The same someone ordered our family jewels stolen, or recovered. It's my sister. It must be.
A fallen princess satisfying whims, going after lost luxuries? Could be right.
Okay.
What did your sister do to get banished?
Siana was cursed.
Parents run afoul of some mage?
No. She was born at an inopportune moment. They said she was touched by the curse of the Black Sun. Geralt, is it true? Can an individual be evil because they were born during the wrong lunar phase?
Oh, that story we have seen in the Netflix show.
They were treated like lepers from birth. Isolated, prodded, ostracized. Couldn't have had it easy, Siana.
She was angry at the whole world. She felt inferior, felt pain, though she masked this with confidence, arrogance even. She could also be cruel at times. I recall one such situation. She persuaded Cedric the Coolbird that she could see the future in her dreams. We were children, and Cedric's brother was smitten with me. It was an innocent childhood crush. Siana knew of it. She told Cedric of a dream she had had, that he would die at the hands of his own brother. Cedric stole his father's sword and killed his brother. She destroyed 2 lives with a prank. Cedric mourns to this day. In the end, they forced her to leave the palace. A decade passed. More. I've missed her terribly since. Your mission has gained new import. You must go to Dun Tyne, and if Siana is there, you must find her. No matter what she did, she is not to be harmed in any way, shape, or form. You must make sure of that.
Okay, I'll see to it.
I'll find her if she's there.
I hope you do. I very much wish to talk to her. Sister to sister.
Your Grace, Geralt, I'd like to introduce...
Regis! What a surprise! I had no idea you were in Beauclair. And this is...
My very dear friend, Detlaf van der Eretain.
Oh my goodness.
Our combined resources to the Witcher's Hunt.
Ah, yes. Splendid. But why are you here at Oriana's?
Oh my goodness.
Surprise visit. So I invited Regis in for a glass of wine. We've known each other for... ages. Literally.
The old vampires. Oh my god. The beast is here.
You know Regis too. Even that you are friends.
Oh my god. The beast is here. And the Duchess is here. All true.
Few I can rely on like I can on Regis. Kinda hoping he thinks the same of me.
Curious. It seems opposites really do attract.
Don't be fooled, dear. Geralt has many merits. He merely hides them from the world very diligently.
You said you're both aiding him with his contract. It involves the Beast of Beauclair, I suspect.
And he's here.
Master Witcher, maybe you could satisfy my curiosity. What's it like going toe-to-toe with a monster, knowing you've only 2 options, to kill or be killed?
Despite what you might have heard, I don't lunge at every monster I see sword in hand. Talking gets the job done for some.
I wonder what a monster might have to say to you.
It might want to apologize.
My word. So what might a monster wish to apologize to a witcher?
For killing. Though at times there is no choice, when loved ones are at risk and require protection.
Just like the human, I'm not gonna
Humans.
put the Duchess in danger.
They'll kill too.
You understand this?
It must be why you and Regis are friends. If I understand you correctly, you would rather help a monster than kill it.
If possible, yeah. Or at least try.
Enough about the Witcher trade for now. Regis mentioned you come from Nazaire. I spent time there as a child.
Fond memories?
It was wonderful. I was positively entranced by the land's fashions. Deep-cut dresses I found most fascinating.
I believe we're running short on wine. I should go to the cellar, bring another bottle.
Let me go. Wanna help, Regis? Know your wine a lot better than I know mine.
We shall return forthwith.
Damn, we are leaving the duchies with them.
An exceptional conversation, don't you think? Vampires, a witcher,
and the Duchess of Toussaint? My.
Highly exceptional, Regis. Wanted to talk to you in private. You crazy bringing Detloff here?
Geralt, allow me to explain.
No, let me explain. He's dangerous, and you were gonna watch him.
But that is precisely what I'm doing. Detloff believes you'll succeed in your task, and he'll not need to kill anymore.
That is, not until he gets his hands on the men who kidnapped his Renna.
Oriana, how do you know her?
Oriana? She really your friend? Can she be trusted?
I met her years ago, before I met you, and before she settled in Beauclair. We'd not seen one another in... I can't begin to tell you in how long.
But I shall tell you all about her some other day.
So she is a vampire.
Guessing it's no accident you two stopped by.
It would be quite some coincidence indeed. No, a dutiful little bird told us.
Mm-hmm.
I know where the blackmailers are.
Managed to learn where the blackmailers are. They're based at Duntine Castle.
That's splendid news. If they are there, Renna must be there as well.
Duchess expects we'll find her long-lost sister there too. Thing is, she might be involved. Could be behind the blackmailing.
Do you mean to say your task now is to extract 2 women from the castle?
Mean to say we can't breathe a word of this to Detloff, who wants revenge above all else.
Geralt, you must trust me. I've got a way with...
No, Regis. Can't risk it. Gotta keep Detloff here while I go to Duntine.
Alone?
Alone. That way I can make sure neither woman will come to any harm.
I hope you know what you're doing. Fine. I shall see to Detloff. Good luck, my friend.
Splendidly, Detlaff. I'm grateful you brought back those memories. You're back. It took you long enough.
Contrary to what common folk believe, choosing a wine is not nearly as easy as it might seem. Especially a wine to be served to 2 exquisite ladies.
Regis, gallant as ever. I regret all the more that I shan't finish the second bottle with you. Duty calls.
Your Grace, always a pleasure.
I thank you for your help. It's been invaluable. Geralt, will you see me out?
Yes, we will. We are gonna be a gentleman here.
You have exceptional friends. This Detlaff, an intriguing man to say the least.
He tell you much about himself?
Don't know him too well. He say much about himself?
Not much, but I've a good sense of the true nature of those I meet. I'd not survive a week at court otherwise.
So what's his?
Sensitive, sad. He carries within him the weight of a terrible tragedy. He is a good man, but lost, which is why he comes across as grim.
Interesting evening all around.
Didn't expect the evening to end like this.
Neither did I. But I have not drawn you out for a romantic stroll. I wish to make certain you know what you are to do.
Mm-hmm. Gotta go to Duntine.
I've decided my guardsmen will support you. You will meet them at Count de la Croix's mill. It stands along the Saône-Retour River, near the Cockatrice Inn. Captain de la Tour and his men will await you there at midnight. You shall storm the castle together.
All right. The Duchess is coming, or not? Sayana. Alright, so we have to go and rescue 2 women, and that we are gonna do tomorrow. And today it was such a good episode. We had so much fun playing, especially because of the Duchess. Such a good character here, and very interesting too. And tomorrow we are gonna continue. A lot is like revealing itself. Now we know a lot more that the Beast was getting blackmailed, and there is actually someone behind using the beast to kill, to do the killings. And there is a sister of the Duchess as well, maybe who is doing it. So uh, we will be doing our quest tomorrow. We will be continuing it, and we have to. Let me change my armor here first for tomorrow. Alright, so we have 2 women to rescue tomorrow. We have to go and find the lover of the beast, and we have to rescue the sister or find the sister for the Duchess, and that we are gonna do tomorrow. And I'm gonna end the live stream here today. It was a bit longer than expected, but anyways, it was a lot of fun, and I'm signing off now. And I hope you guys have a great night and great sleep, whatever. I'm gonna go and do my Legacy of Discord dailies now, and maybe oh yes, we have a Legacy of Discord new update coming as well, so I'll be doing a review for that as well. But anyways guys, I'm signing off now, and I'll see you guys in like few hours with the review. Till then, have fun and take care guys. I'm off now.